They're a challenging fish. Yeah, out on those deep pins. Yeah, an incredible fight. An incredible fight. I hate rugby. I fucking hate rugby. Yeah, not a big fan of rugby.
So what keeps me coming back for kingfish is just being in awe of their strength, for their size. You know, even a fish at 10, 11 kilos can feel like a really big accomplishment depending on how and where you catch it. And it just never ceases to amaze. Like, the strike is so aggressive and then they're so aggressive as you're trying to pull them up. And they're dirty fighters. Like, they'll take you to the reef, they'll change direction, go around the other side of the boat, put you in all sorts of weird positions. It's pretty heavy.
It's not an addiction, it's not something, it's just a complete lifestyle for me. It's who I am, it's what I do, it's me until I die. I couldn't hold down a normal job outside of fishing because all I would be doing is thinking about fishing, and so that's pretty much me. Done and dusted, to be fair.
It's not a game of chance for them. You've got to get a lot of things right and in line to be able to land them, to find them, to hook them, to get them to eat, and then to fight them correctly. Your gear needs to be really up to the task. It's got to be durable, it's got to last a distance. A lot of these fights are going on for 5 to 10 minutes of hard, intense fights. So it's like running a car at full RPM. You've got to have gear that does the same and can handle that. And yeah, it demands good gear, it demands good knots, good connections between braid and leader. Obviously a good angler, hooks that don't fail, that don't bend, swivels that don't pop. All the small components that add up to that final result.
The first kingfish I ever caught was completely by accident.
Grew up with my uncle taking me out on every Wednesday.
My dad used to take me fishing in a 12-foot dinghy.
And every Saturday would try and either play mini putt or would actually go fishing.
Sometimes it's the first fish, so even if it's a really small one, they're just absolutely blown away.
Most of the time, I leant more and more away from mini putt and did more fishing. I got a bit of mini putt though.
To have like a really good mate on board and Finn, have him driving, and sort of but for a time that we were running along the edge of the reef in about 8-9 metres of water. All the nerves are on, the adrenaline's going, and it was pretty special to get that up on my birthday, which you don't generally, or didn't really think about at the time, but very, very special either way.